Good morning. Hi, I'm not in Japan anymore, but welcome to another day in the life of an engineering PhD student doing a research secondment in Japan. I thought there's only so much music montages of me in the lab you can take, so I'm gonna voice over this video today. I hope you like this different kind of style. So I am mostly in the lab today doing bits and bobs and gathering some more experimental data. So first here we had to refill the water tank in the environmental chamber as it was running low, and we need this to be able to control the humidity. I am studying evaporating sessile droplets in my PhD, and a lot of environmental factors can impact this significantly, including humidity, the surrounding temperature of the air, as well as the temperature and type of the substrate. As you can see here, the filling of the water tank takes an absolute lifetime, as we are using the deionized water tap, which is quite slow. Ooh. This tap is also in another lab upstairs, and then we have to drag this water tank back down to the downstairs lab where the experimental setup is. Bosh. Next, we set up the equipment. Most of the setup is already set up from previous experiments that we've done, but we need to set up the thermal infrared camera. As well as the water tank needing refilling, so did our syringe, which drops the droplets. So here's me trying to find an Allen key, as I stupidly misplaced the last one, as I do quite a lot, and I needed to refill and reset the syringe and the droplet syringe driver. After lunch, I started getting on with the experiments for the day. As always, we started with cleaning and treating the substrates that the droplets were deposited on, and then ran through some experiments for the day. The rest of the afternoon was spent repeatedly cleaning and experimenting, as always. Since the office was quiet in the evening, I decided to make myself a coffee and stay later this day, as I had a lot of things to do and a lot of things to get through. I spent the evening loading a bunch of Matlab files from the droplet video footage into an overall big Matlab data file, where we can compare all the data from all the different experimental runs that we've done. This takes some time, as the files are pretty big due to using quite a high frequency for the infrared camera. Also, while we're doing this, we can come across quite a few hiccups with the data due to the way the imaging is processed in Matlab. Sometimes we need to do a bit of problem solving and adjusting the threshold and things like that. I'm personally not very good at this. The master's student that I am working with is pretty good with coding and imaging processing in Matlab. So he is the mastermind behind all of this really, and he's helped me a lot. But I worked alone this day and was quite chuffed with myself, as I came across a few obstacles and managed to figure them out myself. Look at me go. I was kind of on a roll this evening and didn't realise how late it was. I ended up leaving at around 11 PM. This is me shutting off all the lights and walking through the creepy ass dark building, which I did get very used to in the second half of my stay in Japan. So here's me grabbing my fully charged battery for my e-bike. And then, yeah, I cycled on my merry way home down the big fun hill, which is always a highlight to my day. And that was pretty much my day in the lab, in the life of me, a PhD student. I hope you're enjoying the content in Japan. You can look forward to more travel style Japan vlogs coming up, featuring Osaka, Tokyo, Kyoto, Nagasaki, and more. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss out on those videos. And I'm gonna love you and I'm gonna leave you.